the Jessie of the K-pop fans. I promise I won't be that mean. I try to be as nice as I can. He looks kind of greasy sometimes. There's always got to be one unattractive person, and I don't see one. She is trying to kill me. Don't nobody even know you. She black? Okay, good. You cannot just ease your way up into the bias list phase. Like, bitch, if you don't give me my Versace, you get the fuck out of my face. But if you don't like the song, you got the MV. But if I don't like it, I probably just do not like it. Because I am not for that pedo Nuna bullshit. It's nothing personal, it's just music. Calm down. We're her vagina! Is how you make the fans fall in love with you. Hi, my name is Essence. This is Essence, and this is hey. This is Essence, and this is hi. This is Essence, and this is the Unpretty K-pop fan. Hey guys, so I am going to be doing a new blog series, and this blog series is gonna basically be about Show Me the Money 4. Since I have finally been able to catch up with a new season, I just decided, why don't I take my little rampages on to the new season? Since I'm still reeling in the fact that Bobby even won last season, I am just ecstatic to know who's possibly going to win this season, because I feel like it is about to go down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to possibly do a vlog for each episode, and I'll try my best to keep them updated. I know I'm kind of late with this one, but this vlog is basically going to be number 1 for the first episode. So let's just get right on into it. So in the beginning, we start off with the typical introductions of the new judges. Unfortunately, YDG isn't on there anymore, and it's kind of just like, who can we have to depend on in the world of rap? So as they're kind of just going through the new judges, I see that they have Swings talking, and I'm like, oh boy got a little bit skinnier while he was in the army. I see you. I mean, he still looked like a butterball, but at the end of the day, he lost a little bit of weight. He looking like a low-fat turkey. All of the judges were kind of just like, San-E, why are you even still here? And I'm kind of agreeing with that, because it's like, I mean, you and Swings were a good combination the first season. Were they even on the first season? I never watched it. But the point is, him and Swings were a good collaboration, but you didn't win. So it's like, I can understand everybody's frustration or their little bit of concern, seeing as though you didn't win. And then they have him partnered up with Verbal Gent, who is just sitting there like he don't know where he is. They woke him up and said, hey, come with us, you about to do something. And he's just like, what? Wait, why? What's going on? I can't be the judge of anybody. I'm too nice. And then they had the nerve to have Verbal Gent looking like somebody's grandmother, hair all tied up. Every time I look at Verbal Gent, though, I just want Verbal Gent to be in an Old Boy remake, because he just looks like that role was just made for him. So then we got Jay Park, who seems a little bit upset that not even his own people wanted him on the show. But my thing is, Jay, I hate to break it to you, but you're not really the best rapper. So it's kind of like, when you're not the best, you can't expect people to treat you like you're the best. He had the nerve to be like, oh, it don't matter. It don't matter because I'm here. It don't matter. And it does matter, because people complained. So it's like they don't see you as someone who's good enough to be a judge. So, I mean, maybe you're not the kind of person who's good at taking constructive criticism, but maybe you should be on the other side of the spectrum and be one of the contestants. Jay said it all along. They ain't fucking with us. They ain't fucking with us. You right. You right. Then we got Tableau and Genu Sean, and I'm just awaiting Tableau to go home again, because he wants to act like he's God below. he's this, he's that, he's better than all the other rappers. Just because you're in an idol company does not necessarily make you a good rapper. It just makes you a part of an idol company. But I feel like somebody should tell Tablo, you know, bruh, maybe it's just time to stop being a judge. If you're not gonna produce anything that's worthy of listening to, then maybe it's just time. If you lost last season and you're worried about losing this season, chances are you're gonna lose this season. And I noticed they did a playback like of last season when Tablo was like, go ahead, no, try again, don't give up, try again. And then this season he's just like, no, 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 no. He pulling a Doke because Doke and them won, so he must think by saying no to everybody, he gonna find the next Bobby. Another person who was trying to follow in Doke's footsteps is Jay. Like, he went past everybody. No, I'm sorry, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Like, it just, like, he could walk up to the next contestant and they'd be like, yo, no, thank you. No. But all I said was yo. But he had the nerve to say that he needs to be hypnotized by the contestants. Like, as soon as they say yo, he needs to feel that in a swagger. And it's like, but you don't. You want to look for swag, but you didn't really always have that swag. You got that swag from appropriating somebody else's culture. So how can you say that you're looking for swag when you don't even really have that swag? You weren't born with that swag, so what exactly are you looking for? So then we enter the part where they kind of just walk in to the waiting contestants, and the contestants are just looking up at them as they come out from behind the sliding doors. And Tablo and Junior Sean came out like this, like, yeah, we about to fight the competition, fight the power. And I'm just like, they about to beat that first place's ass. They just want to get to first place. And it's like, okay, I see you trying to block that elimination out the way with your fist. Then the announcer was kind of like presenting each one of the judges, I guess, like, oh, so Swagalicious J Park, or oh, the god of rap, Tablo. And then they said Son E was the rap genius. And I'm like, I don't see you and me Ray on there. I don't see Jessie on there. I don't see any females on there. So I don't see any gods on there. So it introduced me to this genius. Like genius? Were we pronouncing something wrong here? Because I mean, genius, I don't see one. Not on this panel. Like, every time Son E talked, Verbal Gent just looked like he was scared of everything that poor man was saying. And I'm just like, why did y'all have that poor old man on this show? Like, he needs to be at home taking a nap, writing a good album. Meanwhile, the rest of them are trying hard, trying way too hard to be judges, when it's like they still need a lot of judging on their own. Especially with them being idols, they're getting judged 100% of the time. But here they are being someone else's judge. That just kind of, it's like, I feel like they think it's about time that the shoe is on the other foot. When it was time for J Park, all you heard him AOMG, AOMG, AOMG. Like, there was a GIF set, no, there was a post on Tumblr once about Bentleys or Rolls Royce, I'm not sure. But the point that they were trying to make was, when you know you're good, you don't have to advertise yourself. People already know. And so when he kept saying AOMG, that's all that came to me. I'm like, oh boy, think he's a Bentley, but he's really a Ford. Because it's like, you don't need, we know where you're from. It just brings me to the point that if you're good, you don't need to advertise yourself. We don't need to know where you're from that many times. We should already know. And if we don't, then you might need to work on you. And like, the money fell down from the sky, and then Minnow's old Kool-Aid self picked up $1 and said Bobby was on it. And I'm like, okay, Bobby's on fake money. He's a fake rapper. Like, the puzzle pieces, the Easter eggs, they were all over the show, pretty much. I feel like Minnow was so happy because he felt like he was gonna win. And it's like, you and Jawline, y'all planned this. Y'all were like, let's pay for our wins. I'll pay for this win, you pay for that win, and YG gonna keep on winning. Show me the money, show me some real chains. Because when they said that was fake gold, I'm like, okay, so you trying to disrespect us? You know we always carry that real gold. We don't get them gold chains from the beauty supply store. So I mean, the least you can do is be authentic if you're gonna sit up here and claim that this is authentic rap. So we are going on to the audition stages, and I believe Loco was first. Every time I looked at Loco, I thought he had a mouthful of chestnuts. Like, it was a... Like, I wasn't sure if that was his upset face or that was his actual face, but I swear he looked like a squirrel. I also noticed he kept licking his lips a lot, and I'm like, that's because all them rappers kept spitting on him, and I guess he was trying to absorb their rap skills by licking the saliva from their mouth off his lip. Y'all get it. Y'all understand. That wasn't nasty. You understood what I meant. Jay stopped at one of the most appropriative rappers there. That guy with them grills, them ugly grills. Like, Jay knew. Jay is the kind of person who would sit up there and pick every rapper that seemed to be appropriating hip-hop culture. Then Ravi came, and I was just like, my starlight! Like, I couldn't breathe. Like, I was just like, Ravi! Like, the only idol on this show that matters. Ravi. And then he rapped, and I was just like, okay, well, as long as it doesn't matter what he's saying, what he's rapping about, it'll always sound good to me. But, as a starlight, what I found funny is when he introduced himself as Ravi, and he knows damn well his name is Ravi. Starlight thing, don't worry about it. You're like, oh no, it's spelled R-A-V-I. Don't worry about it, it's a starlight thing. You wouldn't know why I'm saying it like that. Minnow was out there signing autographs more than he was auditioning. He was having him a good old time. He thought it was a winter meet and greet. I'm just like, come on, boy, the world don't revolve around you. And it's like, you're good, I guess. You good. You already famous. You already got a CD. The only benefit with Bobby is he hadn't debuted yet, so he gets his own solo album despite being with Icon. But it's like, you already famous. You already got a CD. You pretty much further than Bobby is, but you needed to be on the show, didn't you? Like, I really want to hurt him. Like, I really want to shove my foot up his butt. He is just so annoying to me, smiling all the time. But then again, you got Ravi up there winking every 20 seconds. They got to a segment of a bunch of idols who were there, and all of them almost got eliminated. MIB, every member of MIB got eliminated. But I feel like if Cream was there, he wouldn't have gotten eliminated. But that was just crazy. How can you be in a hip-hop idol group and you get eliminated? That's like if Rap Monster was on there and they eliminated him before he started talking. It's almost kind of pitiful. It's almost like they do that on purpose, because they want certain idols to shine, and then they want certain idols to go. They kicked Lime off, and I'm like, y'all didn't even let me hear what she had to say. Y'all just so fast to kick these women off. But I'm like, don't worry about it, Lime. Your butt's still nice. Your butt's still big. That's all you need to worry about, because these men can't rap. See, if she started twerking like Nada did, she would have been on to the next round. That's all but it's like, she probably didn't want to be dependent on that. But it's like, for you to be the rapper of your group, it's not fair. And they really broadcasted that she was going to be on there like they broadcasted a lot of other idols, but she didn't go through. So it's kind of like, y'all made a big deal only for her to be gone within the first episode. Like, I don't want to hear that. When Ravi was waiting in line, though, I just noticed that all of them were looking at him like, and I'm like, shine on, boy. Shine on like the light that you are, because you get to go back home and be what? Famous. So they can look at you all they want to. But Ravi's in the house, VIXX in the house, Starlight Power, yeah, there we go. But I was just like, why do they always stare at somebody like they too foolish? Like, leave him alone. Wasn't he in the underground prior to that? So he got some skills. He passed. So that's all that I am worried about. However, when Ravi was rapping, he did start saying something about competition, and I'm like, here he go with this Jesse. Let Jesse be Jesse and let you be Ravi. Like, this is two different shows. You don't need to start screaming competition, because if you got eliminated during the next round, you really don't have nothing to start chanting about. When Loco gave him that necklace, his face did something. It did a, wait, give me that necklace back, give me that. I'm like, he knew he made a mistake the minute he gave Ravi that necklace, and I'm like, don't even do that, Chestnut. Next was Bert and Ernie, or like the two people from Amoeba Culture, and they were saying like they thought they were failures because of Zion T and Crush, and I'm like, but they don't rap. So how do you fail against two R&B singers? Like, how do two rappers lose against two R&B singers? You didn't fail, you probably just didn't push it to the limit like you were supposed to. And I mean, in order to look like that, something's got to be up. It probably wasn't even the rap, it was probably a fashion sense. So Giguin, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, he passed. The one who I'm assuming was Bert. And then his partner didn't. And I felt so bad because they zoomed in on his face and it was just heartbreaking, because it's like, you don't film somebody that close when they all up in their emotions. You back up a little bit, because I feel like if we all up in his face, we pretty much feeling his emotion too, and I didn't really want to feel all of that. And then I felt bad because the outfit he was wearing, he should have picked something that was a little bit classier, because his outfit was funny and it was making the situation a little bit funny. Then his, like, Jiguin was just, his face was like, and I'm like, that's not really a face you need to be made. It just was funny when it shouldn't have been, because it was their fault that they made that so funny. With Tableau, it's kind of like the same thing. You could say the word the, and he was like, no thank you. You did well. Thank you. And I'm just like, he is basically crucifying all of them. So when it came time for Genu Sean to judge, like, Sean didn't even say anything. He simply walked away, and all of them were just like, and I'm just like, yo, you could have said thank you. I appreciated it. You did well. I hope you have a good future. That's too much to say, really. But he didn't even bother. He just walked off, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm gonna like him, because I thought he was going to be sweet old grandpapa, but then he just walked off. He walked off from each one of them, and I'm just like, somebody must have not instructed him. They didn't rehearse. Somebody didn't tell him, okay, what you do is, you tell them they did a good job, you hope to see them again in the future, and then you walk away. No, somebody just said to him, they just said, do you. And he did him, but he did him in a way that it's like, oh, I'm pretty sure don't nobody want to be on their team now. Then he's shaped all funny. He looks like Ed, and Eddie. He got that Ed head, like that head that's just straight and then straight across, but straight down. It was just like, he looks like Ed, and it's like, Ed is my boo. So I think Sean and me are gonna be like best friends. But if he could just lose Genu and Tableau and just team up with Verbal Gent, I will root for them all the way. I hope they pick somebody that's not Minnow, and I hope we win this. Everybody, it's the Genu Sean, and I'm like, it's the Genu song, is what he's trying to say. While he was performing, I know he had to look into Sean's eyes and be like, yeah, this ain't happening. Let me fall back. And I'm just like, that poor man fell back into the gates of hell after that shit, because I knew he knew that Sean was giving him that look like, did you just use my name and not copyright it? Like, did you ow, Christ. That's what I get for talking about them badly. Did you just use my name and mess it up? Oh, fall back. And I'm like, I don't know if he thought that fall was going to help him win, because you know sometimes people will do a dance, a split, a jumping jack or something, and it's like, yeah, you're on to the next round. That's something Sound E would do, but it's like, he fell back so hard that it was either a fail of defeat or just like, a victory for Boo He. Okay, I might be the only one who feels like this, but Boo He is really cute. Like his teeth, like okay. Alright, I hear the frustration on the other side of this computer. Like, girl, come on now. Like, I know you see Minnow there. And it's like, I do. But then I see Boo He. And it's like, he got that Dong Woo thing going on. He got that mouth. He got that weird looking face. I like that. But, he could surprisingly rap. I mean, I'm not really sure who he is. Underground, I'm pretty sure. Because if I've never heard of the person, they're most likely underground. But he had to... He had that going on, and I was like, that's cute. He, you know, if he cute, I can't wait till he become famous, go on tour with his underground partners. Cause I'll be there. Most likely they gonna go to New York. That's always where they go. Cause I guess that's where the Korean hip hop fans are. We got P-Type. How you gonna be CL's rap teacher, but CL can't really rap? How can you rap, but your student can't rap? Like, and then he had the nerve to say he's Mimsy's teacher. I'm gonna need you to stop teaching Mimsy, because you're not gonna lead my boo down the wrong path. If you're gonna be a YG coach or rap teacher, teacher must be better than student. And if student ain't good, then that reflects on you, teacher. So it's kind of like, come on, bruh, get it together. And then at the end of his verse, had the nerve to say, give me my chain. I would've flew that thing to, I would've threw that thing all across the room. Like, go get your chain then, since you wanted it so badly. Since you thought you was gonna get the chain anyway, you go down there and you get your chain. He pissed me off. Like, then had the nerve to, he pulled that, oh, I don't like rap when it's too much cursing, when it's have you not met your student? Do you not know what company you are a part of? No. And do you know the people that are judging you? No. Apparently you don't. Because you're in the wrong competition if you don't like all of this, that. I hate when Korean rappers try to say they know what hip-hop is. They don't know shit. They only know that one genre of rap that they do. So they neglect trap. They neglect old school. They neglect new school. They neglect everything that is not them. So it's kind of like, I want you to go home. Since you think you know what rap is, and since you eat, sleep, this, that, rap, take your ass home. You're already good. You're a teacher, ain't you? You're making money from being CL's teacher, aren't you? So why are you in a competition where you know it's nothing but them kind of rappers? It's versatile, but don't come in here like an elitist. That's no. Crucial Star. He getting them girls. Like, I saw that audience of women, and they were just like, yeah, we gonna see you after the show. And I'm just like, so you're already famous, you're already set, your dad was famous, you got the superstar quality, why are you here? And then he got eliminated. Baby, Tadlow basically brushed him off because he forgot a verse. And I'm like, well, last season, I hope he go. I just want Tadlow to leave so badly. And then he auditioned again for you, and you said no. I'm like, come, the least you can do is get the full hit. What? Don't nobody got time to prepare more than one rap for you. And if he prepared more than one rap for you, that was your opportunity to say, hey, maybe I should give this guy a chance because he actually prepared more than one thing for me. But no. No, not in the world of Tableau, that don't happen. Not in Epic High. Not in the Epic Sky. That's not happening over here. And it's like, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Go home. You and G. Nushan, y'all just need to pack it up and take it home because you're not taking this season. You better not take it. After that, you better not take this season. No. God blow. Satan blow is what he is. So Harry Styles, Vernon, excuse my language. Vernon, Hansel and Gretel. He only 17 and he got a few dollars, and now he's on Show Me the Money. Like, where do these idols keep coming from? Why all of them on there? 17 only had a few songs out, and now here they are. They then had the nerve to ask him, who do you look like? And he said, Leo. DiCaprio. And I'm like, I thought he looked like Harry Styles all this time. And then I look at him and then I'm like, okay, here's the resemblance. Okay, I see you, I see you. You still only 17 with a few dollars, so let's not come up in here acting like you're an Oscar nominee. When it came time for Son E to audition Vernon, he was like, who is this white boy? And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like, why is Vernon on here? Like, do he know the struggle of being a rapper? Do he know the consequences of dealing with underground rappers? Does he know what it's like to be an underground rapper? Just because you're an idol doesn't really necessarily mean anything. And I never heard anyone say that he was about it underground prior to being an idol. Then Black Nut came out and I was like, oh my god, Benzino got a new face. Until I realized he's also named Benzino. He snatched Zico's stuff away from him and I was like, oh snap, he thought it was Jesse all over again. I'm trying to figure out why he would name himself Black Nut. Like, that's so many double entendres to that. And then he pulled his pants down and said something about Black Nut. And I'm like, oh, come on. Like, you're an underground rapper and you don't need... Well, I know what you're doing. You think because you rap and you got black in you, but you gonna point down there? That's so... I don't really want to see him go that much further because he gonna say nigga eventually. I feel it in my heart he's gonna say it. And then point at his nuts again. I just don't... And then it's like he pulls his pants down and he gets through. I mean, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. These men get it easier than these girls do. And then they had the little sweet old lady auditioning. And Sonny was dancing with her like, yeah, you can rap. Yeah, go ahead, old lady, go ahead. And then had the nerve to still tell her to go home. I'm like, come on, she old. You don't hype her and then like crush her spirit like that. You don't do that. Purple Gent, when it was his time to judge, he was just like YDG. Even if you sounded a hot mess, he would just watch you and just let you keep on sounding a hot mess. Like, watch the whole performance through, just like... And I'm like, come on, bruh, don't you giving them either the impression that they sound good or that they sound bad. I need you to say something. I need you to tell them that it is not going to happen, because I know and you know, or at least you should know, that that's not going to work. Then the guy who was Jimin's rap teacher came in, and Jimin was encouraging him like, I know you'll get in. And my first reaction to that was, Jimin didn't win Unpretty Rap Star, so are you a bad teacher? Do you honestly think you about to get in here? And then he did, and then I shut that down real quick. Like, let me stop. I need to chill. Stop like making it seem like these people aren't good enough, because they shut me up real fast. The Busan nigga came back and I was scared. I was like, oh, he's gonna say nigga again, he's gonna say it again, oh, he's gonna scream. And they passed him and I'm like, he would have been so good in my eyes if he just did not say nigga at all. But they had him back and I was a little bit afraid. Sonny did pass him though, so I'm like, okay, two dirty niggas together at last. But he was like, oh, Gucci Mane. And I'm like, I know that ice cream was somewhere melting off that man's face. Hyalin Chang looks like a literal skeleton. I think he was Yukji Dam's rap teacher. I think she had announced that he was her rap teacher in Unpretty Rap Star. And basically, he made it seem as though because she couldn't rap that his career would be on the line. So I was kind of wondering, since he was going to be on Show Me the Money, would his career be on the line if they found out that he was Yukji Dam's teacher? But I'm wondering, on the same hand, Yukji Dam should be really embarrassed if that was her teacher and he can't rap. She should make him look bad, because she did pretty good on Unpretty Rap Star. So I don't really see how that should even fall on her. I think part of her being on Unpretty Rap Star was part him, but mostly her trying to work it out on her own. So he did pass, granted, and I'm like, okay, maybe Maybe he might go as far as Yukjidam, but that would be the ultimate karma if he went home the next round. It's like, well, you shouldn't have been so dependent on making your student look bad. You should have been a better teacher. On this season, they showcased a few of the rappers doing trap music, and they made it seem as though it was like a new phenomenon ever since Show Me the Money 3 came out and Bobby was doing a lot of trap. And I'm like, I wonder where that came from, because they making it seem like trap music is the holy grail of underground Korean music. And I'm like, alright. What else is Show Me the Money 4 going to introduce to the hip-hop world that wasn't already there before the show? When Zico came out behind the sliding doors, Minnow just leaned back like, who that? Is that Zico? Oh, okay. I know I'm in good hands. And I'm like, oh, no. Hopefully Zico was like, you thought. As soon as Zico came up to Minnow, he was like, yeah, we used to be cool, but you know, right now I gotta handle business and judge you. Yeah, we grew up together in the past, but you know, talk is cheap. Let's see what you got now. Minnow had the nerve to dibby diss us. He pulled a shiny Minho. My name is Minho. Plus, we all love Minnow's adorable can't rapness. And you think just because you can rap better than the other Minnow, that you gotta just call him out like that? He can't diss you. What he gonna keep doing? Dibby dissing? Dibby diss. They have Zico's older brother on the show. At first I thought Zico would be judging his own brother, but I guess if they announced that idea to him, he probably was just like, no, I don't want to do that. That shouldn't be my responsibility. And I feel like if his brother does get in, he's immediately going to probably try to go to Zico's team, which I do not encourage him to do. I think he should try to do something different, because at the end of the day, it's going to make them both feel really bad if he goes home under Zico's name. If Zico didn't pass him, as soon as they got home, I would have gave him the biggest noogie, gave him all kinds of wedgies, like all kinds of stuff that older brothers do to little brothers, because like, how you not going to let your own fam pass? Now that the first episode is done, I can honestly say I'm looking forward to what idols are going to make it through. I'm looking forward to Rabbi saying his name throughout the entire show, Minnow not taking home the crown, Bobby making a possible appearance, Pablo and Genu Sean being eliminated. Show me the money? No, show Minnow money. Like, okay, right, yeah. This season's gonna be a mess. This season's gonna be the hottest mess. I noticed there's been like a lot of spoilers, a lot of leaks, and I haven't been watching them. I don't plan on paying attention to them because I just want to watch each episode wholeheartedly to get the full experience. I'll try to have a vlog up for each episode, but until then, this was the vlog 1 for episode 1. And if you guys liked it, please like it. And if you guys want to see more, please subscribe. Bye.